Okay, welcome. And here we're going to talk about how to distinguish or count terms or identify what the terms are, how many terms there are, and what is the sign of the term. Okay, so in order to separate an expression into terms, we look for all of the addition and subtraction signs that are not part of any groupings. In other words, not within any parentheses or grouped in another way. Okay, so that's the first thing. So that's how we separate things in terms. We look for the addition and subtraction signs that are not part of any groupings. Okay, now the sign of each term is the sign that comes immediately before the term. Okay, so in these three little examples here, this has two terms because these aren't grouped together, okay, in a product or a quotient. So this would be one term and this would be another term. This would be positive because, again, we don't see anything, so there's not a negative sign here. So it's always assumed to be positive if there's no sign. This is plus, so this term would also be positive. Okay, so these are two positive terms. Here, this would be one term, even though we have a plus sign here, but it's part of a product, right? This is one product, right? It's a product of two quantities. So this would be considered one term, even though there's a plus in here, okay? Because of the grouping. And then here, this is also one term. Oh, by the way, this is positive, right? So this is positive term. Here, this is a quotient, right? It's a quotient of 3 and the expression a plus b. So this would, again, be one term. This whole thing would be considered one term because it's a quotient of two quantities, okay? And in this case, the sign is negative, okay? So that's it. There's nothing more to it. I'll see you next time.